And joining us now, Kristen Welker, moderator of Meet the Press here in Washington. We're in your backyard. So let's talk about tariffs.
Yes.
I mean, this is a major gamble by President Trump politically with something that every American will feel, which is prices. What is the thinking there?
Well, you're absolutely right. And to some extent, Savannah, in the eyes of many, this is a realignment of the U.S. standing on the world stage. These are the United States' closest allies, Mexico, Canada, who he's slapped with these tariffs. But then to the point about prices. Why was President Trump elected? This promise, in part, to bring down prices. We haven't seen that happen yet. 62% of Americans, according to a recent poll, say it's not happening quickly enough. I just spoke with a senior administration official, though, moments ago, who said this is what he campaigned on.
I know, but
no
what's
one
the
should
thinking?
be surprised.
He said, I think to you, there may be some short-term pain.
Absolutely. He has acknowledged there may be some short-term pain. I pressed him over and over again when I had a chance to speak to him. Won't this just drive up prices on consumers? He rejects that notion. He says ultimately the pain is going to be borne out by these other countries. He wants them to do more to stop the flow of fentanyl, illegal drugs coming across the border. We'll have to see how it plays out, but it's very risky, Savannah.
Yeah, because let's talk about Ukraine. Obviously, there was that explosive meeting in the Oval Office last week. And now, overnight, this pause on all military aid to Ukraine, something that has enjoyed bipartisan support. Where does this go?
Well, I've been talking to administration officials who say, look, these peace talks could potentially get back on track, but they say that President Zelensky has to be the one to come and say he is ready for peace. Freezing the aid, Savannah, is the biggest break to date between the United States and Ukraine. Yes, the Oval Office meeting, explosive, but this is stunning. Undoubtedly, European allies will be more rattled by this. They had that show of support rallying around President Zelensky this weekend. And it all comes as Russia is cheering all of these moves. So talk about a realignment. A lot of people see what's happening and they believe this really is at the center of the realignment. So we'll be listening closely to see how the president addresses it.
Much to discuss tonight when he appears before Congress in his first address to the joint session. Thank you very much, Kristen. We'll be there at NBC News. We'll bring you the president's address live. Our coverage starts at 9 o'clock Eastern here on NBC. We'll also stream it on NBC News Now.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.